Hi guys, Nicholas here at Online Calisthenics, and today we're going to talk about athletic leg workout. It's very important to work speed and athleticism within your workouts. It's great to master form and take a pace that suits you in order to complete your workout, but never forget to work out with explosive fashion as well, especially when it comes to the legs, because you really need to activate those fast muscle fibers, and that really gives you a great benefit compared to how much effort you produce. It's really rewarding in the long run. You get some good cardio activation out of it, and it really makes you progress overall and build a stronger body altogether. So I'm going to break down a few different exercises that you can do to work that speed and athleticism within your legs. So the first thing I want to go over is the jump squats. Most of you guys probably have heard of it or actually are doing these. So we'll go over this um, to start with, and then I'll show you a little variation that you can do as well if you can't do the full squat jumps yet. And then we'll move on to other movements that you can include in your routine to get started on working your athleticism. So let's play this and focus on what's important in the jump squat. So first you want to start in a squat position, and then use your leg to propel yourself and trying to bring your hands behind you as you're in the air, so your body gets all the way straight in the air, and then land back with your hands in front of you, so that it gives you balance and you're able to go a little bit lower in that squat. So it looks like this. You see here, try to be really, really tall when you get off the ground. You see, like, everything, my body's off the ground. I'm really trying to keep a straight posture as I'm moving up. I'm tilting my pelvis in the air so that my body stays straight as well. My feet are pointing down. My hands come behind me, and I'm trying to really stay strong while I'm in the air. And on the way down, you want to really land as clean as possible. Don't slam the floor. Use your feet as best as possible. Use your toe power. Don't forget that your toes are a very strong part of your feet, and use them to land and then go all the way down to your squat and repeat that pattern. The second thing that we'll go over is this one here. It's called the squat to toes, and that's pretty much the same thing as a jump squat, except you're not really jumping up. So this is for you guys who can't really get the height yet, and you can just start by focusing on squatting properly and getting elevated on your toes at the end of the squat and down again. Repeat that. That's going to force you to get a wider range of motion in your movement, if you will, and that's going to help you towards the jump squat. And you can also combine the jump squat and the squat to toes. That's completely possible as well. Play with it and really get the best out of it, because that's going to really amp up your cardio and your leg strength over time. On your toes, strong and down. Let's move on to the next movement. We're going to talk about frog jumps. So the frog jumps are a great exercise for really your full body, but it takes a focus on the lower part of it. But really, you're going to work everything. You should feel your back, you should feel your core, your arms are active. Of course, it's not an arm workout, but you will be activating these as well. And it basically is a little bit similar to a jump squat, except you're going forward in the jump. So the whole point here is to go as far forward as you can while keeping somehow a jump that's high enough so you don't have to, so you can actually access your point A from point B. So it's a jump squat that moves forward, if you will. You want to land as clean as possible and keep on going. So you're going to bring your arms behind you as you are in the air. You want to extend your body up and then land as clean as possible and keep on going. You can start with set of 5 and all the way up to 10 if you can. You can even go more than that and repeat a few sets that's a great way to get started. Let's go over how it looks. So I'm in the initial position here, going down into my squat, and I'm going to jump forward in a second. So see here, you deploy your body, you want to really straighten it up and then land as clean as possible. Really good movement. Honestly, can't stress enough how hard this is. It looks like not that much, but I guarantee that after a few sets of these, you're going to start feeling your cardio really getting up. And this is really good for both leg and cardio activation. Give it a try. Replay the video back if you need to see it again. We will move on to the next movement, which is a bunny hop. So it's a sort of a variation of that frog jump. The trick here is basically to connect your hands to your legs at all time. So whether you're going to the squat or extending in the jump, you really want to connect with the legs, your hands with your legs. It gives you basically less room for movement and forces you to focus on your legs. This one is really good, really to work your mobility and combine it with some cardio. Let's play this. And here I'm connecting at all times. See here, I'm really trying to not lift my thighs basically. Let me replay that for you real quick. As you're jumping up, your legs and feet and hands are connected and they don't let go, even in the air. And here, connection, and you really want to try to get some height, and don't necessarily look for a really wide jump yet, but really try to get some height in that jump. That's really going to benefit your legs and glutes overall when you start doing these. So activate these anywhere from 5 to 10 reps. Again, if you're advanced, you can even go for more than that, and combine it with the previous movements. Really good combo. You can also use time in your workout, so you don't have to count the reps. You can do 1 minute for each exercise, for example. That would be good, and repeat the cycle 3 to 4 times. That can work as well. So don't get stuck on how many reps you got to do. Just feel how you feel after you've done it. If you're out of breath and you feel you've had a good workout and you're starting to sweat, that's a good indication that you've done a good amount of reps already. So bunny hops, really good for cardio and legs. Let's move on to the next one. This one is a little more tricky because it involves your upper body as well. These ones are called frog leaps, and they're basically a combo of a frog jump with a leap forward that you're going to land on your hands. So it's really going to go feet to hand and feet to hand, basically just like when frogs are leaping forward. You'll see. So it's a great combo to work your mobility, coordination between upper and lower body. It will also be a good complement to any pushing exercise that you want to do. Handstand push-ups, dynamic push-ups, clack push-ups, anything really that involves a lot of shoulders and upper body. Basically, you want to start in a squat and then propel yourself forward and land on your hands and bring the floor back and your feet right behind your hands again. So that's going to make you jump forward and then retract and go back into a squat every step. So that's a good exercise. It's not easy, so practice it. You know, it's normal to get a few reps to get in, and then even if it takes you a few workouts to get the movement proper, that's fine. Just keep working at it. It's a good movement. So let me play this. So every time you step forward, you really want to elongate the body, like you really want to, and pike up, and then land on your hands, bring your feet back, and then again. Let me replay that for you real quick. And we're here. And here I'm jumping from my toes and landing on my hands, bringing my feet back where my hands are, and keep on going. Not easy again. Just keep repeating. It's great for explosivity. It's good for coordination, for shoulders. Really, really a good exercise. And we're going to finish with a pretty classic but yet very efficient way to work your cardio in your legs is the double unders with the jump rope. Um, I'm going to show you a quick example of how it looks like. If you can't do double unders yet, it's completely fine. Go for normal jump roping. I've posted videos before where you can get a 4-minute jump rope workout in the beginning of your workout with a bunch of different ways to jump the rope. This is good. Even if you don't do double unders, jump rope will really amp up your cardio and work your legs in an explosive fashion. So give it a try. Let me play the double unders, and the quick trick here on the double unders is activate your wrist more. So you gotta jump a little higher, that's for sure. But really, the trick here is that you gotta double you got to activate your rope twice as much as when you do normal jumping. So once you're in the jump, try to think at rolling it twice instead of once. It's really goes without saying, but sometimes your mind is just too focused on jumping high enough, and then we're not fast enough with our hands. That's often the case. So try to focus on both really, and once you get that in the bag, that's really gonna activate your cardio level and really make you sweat and activate your legs and make it very dynamic when you do this. So let me play this and see here. I'm really trying to double. Really, you want to whip that rope twice as much as you are when you do a normal jump. So another thing here is um, full disclosure. I'm still recovering from a lower back lockout, if you wish. That happened to me a few weeks ago, so my form is not perfect. It's decent, pretty good form, but again, could always be better. And basically, what could be better is I could keep my legs straight and I could hollow my body a little more in order for me to not have to bring my legs up. That would be also more demanding cardio-wise, and I often try to do it as perfect as I can. This video was shot this morning. I did what I could, and I really focused on adding more reps in that round. So bear with me here, but really give it a try. Do the double unders, and they're really, really, really good. So let me replay this again. See here, I cranked up a good dozen together, maybe 15, I don't know. I try to go for as many as I can when I do these, but really notice the speed of the whipping. So don't just jump high and quick, but also activate your rope twice as much as you would compared to a normal jump rope. So a normal jump rope routine, sorry. So that's it for today. We covered a few exercises that really will work your cardio and make your leg more dynamic and more athletic overall. So give it a try. Time yourself. You can go for a minute of each of those exercises that we covered and repeat for a few sets. And then, you know, improve or increase the time amount if needed, or reduce it compared to the original plan. Maybe go for 30 seconds if you're only getting started with these. But regardless, as long as you practice these movements, this is going to be a really good addition to your current workout if you're not already doing those. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will be back next week with a new video. Take care, guys.